There's some trees along here too, and there's a ditch back there. And I landed in one, and then I just say like that tall winter bear. I swung into it. I grabbed hold of it, got my knife, cut him down, come down the tree. And I looked around, and I seen two Germans over here, or over there. I don't know which way, guys. And I go over the hedgerow, and I got a grenade out, and I was weak, shaking. I eat a D-bar, took a drink of water, and I just felt like a king. And I started back down. I seen there's more men dropping. And those Germans, they took off. And it was about an hour before I run on the alley, and I was with some other men.
Well, you said you met Alley over here?
Well, I can't say for sure.
Well,
I could guess.
It would have taken about an hour for him to get from there.
Yeah, and well, I think we met in here somewhere. You know, you can't get as night, and but I remember well there's a couple of Germans, and then about run on to a dead American. I got his rifle. There's several dead around here, and then we started in. We went down this way. They took us. Then we run on to the Americans, the 101st, not Peasy Company, but others. And there's an officer there. We was about 10 or 12 of us. Then the big bunch come in, the 505. They didn't release us until
You want to tell the story about going into those bushes after those Germans?
If you would
into
turn.
those bushes after those Germans?
No.
Do you want to tell that story?
You mean here?
Yeah.
Can you turn?
Oh, that was the next day or two.
Yeah.
Oh, they sent me McClung, and they were American officer, and he laid in a slit trench. He was scared, and give us orders. Well, he took them from the other man, and there was they come around. I think the next night, and there was somewhere up the road. There was a guy come in, American. They were surrounded. He said there's some buddies up there that was trapped Germans around them. They sent me up to get them. Well, I walked up a little road. It was somewhere up here. They threw a hand grenade, and I kept going. I was by myself. And I got to there's another little, they had these little square fields. And I heard the mortars and things, and I got up there. I had to crawl in, and, you know, it's pretty good getting around. And I got inside, and there was 5 or 6 Americans, and they didn't know what they was in this little field, and the Germans was outside, and they was shooting mortars in all around. And I got with them, and I was a little calmer than them, I guess. And we crawled up with this hedgerow, and the Germans come around by it, and we threw the grenades over. That eliminated. They took off we wounded several of them. So then we went back and got back about daylight to outside of town here, pretty close.
Pretty close to the direction we came into the town from, where the roadblocks were, where Paul most likely was.
And McClung, he told Alley that if I didn't come back, he's going to shoot that officer, because he was a coward. He was laying there in that slit trench, and he laid there because they start giving us little things, go check this house out, and we work out. And we always had that. We threw a few grenades, and I'm not going to elaborate on it, but we did a little fighting. And but that's when I got a real good Alley and McClung. We become brothers.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, they were two of the finest guys. They didn't fear nothing. They didn't fear nothing.
Not a lot of the boys in your group feared a lot.
See, now, you know, Paul and Jim and Earl, the reason that they find themselves in these situations is the guys that they're with don't know who the hell they are. And as close as they were to one another, these guys had the same bond with each other. So if you have to send somebody you know or somebody you don't know, who do you send?
One you know.
But it was an experience, and we've seen a lot of fighting.
Two other things I'll tell you really quickly. On your jump jacket, you'll see the pockets are up here with the two zippers on either side. That's where you put a little switchblade knife.
You know, I didn't have one.
You didn't have
no,
one?
I had the trench
The big
knife.
one.
Yeah, that was the one you needed.
Right.
That's the one I needed.
A lot of the guys would use that. You're supposed to cut your shroud lines if you got hung up, and there were several accounts of guys that were so keyed up and so excited they reached up to cut their shroud lines, they just took the tops of their fingers off.
No kidding. I was calm till I got down. I just grabbed around the tree, you swung in, and incidentally, and I just come on down like a monkey. I was strong.
Well, you're an old CCC guy. You did that a lot.
Yeah, and I just cut it. And but you know, the funny thing, I didn't take that backpack off for over an hour.
But you should.
Yeah, well, I was busy. It was exciting. I didn't have time, and then let's see. Then we got together, and they kept us busy fighting. They sent us out to check houses. They lost about 10 guys, got killed out of the bunch. So there's something else. Oh, yeah, I told you I drank water and eat a D-bar. I got over the hedge, and then I felt great. Those D-bars really made it. Well, we hadn't eaten, you know, a long time. And I was actually shaking, and I got through there. I just, come on, you bastards.
Come on, you German bastard.
I got a rifle a little bit, but when it's dark, a grenade is good. You know, they, you know, you over a hedgerow. They threw a grenade at me when I was going down there, and I hit the ground, and it just didn't hit me. But I got close to where I was going. I seen them, so I just crawled, and I got inside of that little field, and I got the guys. They kept throwing little mortars in there. We was pinned down for another hour and a half. They calmed down. I was a little older, I guess, but I'd already got calmed down.
Were they 82nd? Were they 82nd?
Yeah, no. They were some of ours.
101st?
I think. Or 82nd or somebody.
Probably a mix of both.
I don't know really. I didn't check. It was just 5 Americans.
The other story I like to tell here,
Just like the bells.
Paul Miller, who was a very close friend who passed away just this year, he told the story here. It actually happened closer to St. Mere Eglise, but I'll tell it here. He landed, he was a medic, and when he came down, he was under fire, and his canteen got hit, and his legs got soaked, but he was so jittery, he thought, oh my God, I've been shot. So in the middle of the field, he takes his pants off, and he drops trow, and he's bending over like this to check his legs. And he said he had the bright white boxer shorts on, and all of a sudden it's just like boom, 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 boom. So he realized that maybe you got to check later. And he pulled up his pants and he ran across the field holding his pants up. But